In this Mandarin pronunciation video, we're going to learn how to pronounce the yu as in 区域 vowel. The vowel yu is a front, high, rounded vowel. To make it, no jaw drop. The tongue tip stays behind the bottom front teeth. The middle front part of the tongue arches up towards the roof of the mouth, diminishing the space between the tongue and the roof of the mouth. The lips are rounded and protrude slightly forward. Yu, yu. The pronunciation of yu is very similar to the yi as in 集体 vowel. The main difference between the two lies in the lip shape. Let's look at this animation up close and in slow motion. No jaw drop. The middle front part of the tongue arches up towards the roof of the mouth, diminishing the space between the tongue and the roof of the mouth, and the lips round. Since both yi and yu are front vowels, the tongue tips stay lightly pressed against the back of the lower teeth. This is a crucial point and should not be neglected. Yu, yu. The word 区域 区域. The tongue position for yu is essentially the same as that of yi. In both cases, the tongue is held in the highest and most fronted position possible. The main difference is the lip shape. Yi is pronounced with spread lips, while yu is pronounced with rounded lips. Yu. One technique that might help is to begin with yi and gradually round the lips while sustaining the sound. As the lips become rounded, the sound naturally changes from yi to yu. However, the tongue position for yu is not exactly the same as that of yi. The highest point of the tongue is slightly further back than it is for yi. Yu. Like in the word 旅居 yu, 旅居. Let's compare the wu as in 鼓舞 on the right with the yu as in 区域 on the left. The lips round for both, but in this case, instead of pulling them towards the center, keep the corners of the lips more active and slightly drawn outwards. Center. Wu, wu. Outwards. Yu, yu, wu, yu, wu. Because the tongue is held in the highest and most fronted position, make sure to produce a clear, bright, and well-supported sound rather than a weak or muffled one. This will help produce a clearer and brighter sound. Yu. Although vowels such as he, wu, yu seem simple, they play an important role in conveying meaning accurately. If you fail to round the lip properly, words can become difficult to distinguish. For example, incorrect pronunciation may cause 京剧 to sound like 竞技. Example words. Repeat with me. 语句 yu, 语句 女婿 yu, 女婿 聚居 yu, 聚居 渔具 yu, 渔具 序曲 yu, 序曲